One animal that is the perfect ambassador for the ocean, and that is orca, or killer whale. In just a few minutes, you'll meet SeaWorld's killer whales. First though, let's find out more about these remarkable animals. Orcinus orca, or the killer whale, is the most widely distributed mammal on Earth. They can be found throughout the ocean, all around the world, including in the Arctic, the Atlantic, the Southern, lives in as many different ocean habitats, or is as directly reliant on as many different types of marine life as the killer whale. More than any other marine animal, the Orcinus orca is the very embodiment of our shared global ocean. Until about 2 decades ago, scientists didn't know that there were actually several different varieties or ecotypes of killer whales. With effort and observation, however, we discovered that there are actually 10 distinct ecotypes, each differing in size, behavior, diet, lifestyle, and appearance. A striking characteristic of the orca is their black and white skin. This camouflage is called disruptive coloration. In a murky environment, this coloration can make them difficult to detect. Killer whales are counter-shaded. Their top surface is darker than their surface underneath. From below, looking up, they blend in with the light from above. From above, looking down, they're invisible against the dark depths. Killer whales are warm-blooded and breathe air just like we do. Killer whales are the largest members of the Delphinidae, or dolphin family. As you can see, they have impressive physical characteristics. Orcas have keen eyesight, both above and below the water. The dorsal fin of an adult male can be up to 6 feet in height. The powerful pectoral flippers and tail flute can propel them through the water at a high rate of speed with great maneuverability. Their top speed is nearly 30 miles per hour. Killer whales use echolocation to hunt and to communicate. Communication is also accomplished through tail slaps, breaching, and vocalizations. You'll experience a variety of natural killer whale behaviors during orca encounter today. We ask our whales to replicate natural behaviors such as breaching, spy hopping, and tail slaps. While awe-inspiring and entertaining for our guests, these behaviors are also essential to maintaining the health and well-being of the killer whales in our care.
And I knew you cut off my arms and legs while we were at the water.
Much remains to be understood regarding the Orcinus orca. One thing we do know, however, is that across the globe, they face real challenges as the general health of the prey populations and habitats on which killer whales depend suffer due to changes in the environment. In just a few moments, you'll encounter SeaWorld's killer whales and learn even more about these fascinating animals. As the most widely distributed mammal on Earth, the killer whale is uniquely positioned to represent the beauty, power, and fragility of the ocean.
Sorry.
São duas, só que parece que tem mais por causa disso.
You know, today is the best day to be a rehabilitator. Today we got to release 10 hemp-released sea turtles. We are so proud to help animals like sea turtles recover. These 10 sea turtles join the over 2,500 sea turtles that SeaWorld has already helped.
Aww.
30 years. Places like SeaWorld and other organizations have been working tirelessly to care for manatees in the wild through rescue and rehabilitation. However, today, manatees face significant challenges going forward.
Coral reefs having about 25% of all ocean's biodiversity means that we're really trying to protect something that is going to protect us, but also protect the oceans.
Rescuing an entire ecosystem as opposed to an individual or a certain species is really incredible for us to be able to do.
And I want to congratulate SeaWorld. What they do is remarkable. I'm very proud with our association with SeaWorld. They've helped us with our shark research work, shark conservation, and of course other marine animals that we study like turtles and the reef conservation efforts. It's all part of the same action in trying to defend nature and protect nature. I encourage everybody to become involved, help where they can, aid SeaWorld in their magnificent journey. Keep up the great work, guys.
My name is Carrie, and on behalf of the Killer Whale training team, I'd like to welcome you to Orga Stadium. I've been an animal trainer now for 6 years, and I can tell you it's so much more than just a job. It truly is a way of life. We have all dedicated our professional and personal lives to the care of these amazing animals. It's a huge responsibility, but ultimately a privilege to be able to care for, teach, learn from, and build strong relationships with these 5 killer whales. We're proud of what we do, and we're excited to share all that we've learned through our relationships with you today and for many years to come. So ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy Orca Encounter!
Desesperada, chorando. Não só brigando.
Olha lá nós. Lalazinho.
Interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
That was our killer whale family showing off their size, speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep the whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world. We're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's floor. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see the killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors help strengthen social bonds and allows them to problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why they're known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is the Orcinus orca. Their common name is the killer whale. These 5 whales have their own personal names: Takara, Sakari, Kamea, and joining us right here, our whales Tuar and Kayuke. These whales trust us to grow in their own health and well-being. Through the use of techniques, we're able to teach the whales husbandry or their behavior behaviors. Kylan and Carrie are joining us to help demonstrate some of these behaviors.
Thanks, Jacob. I'm over here with 23-year-old Tuar. He is demonstrating one of the first behaviors we train, which is called a fluke present. Now, not only in this position do I get a great view of Tuar's entire body, but I'm also able to veins on the other side of his tail flukes. Our veterinarians here calculate collecting a blood sample from these veins at least once a month during the whale's monthly physicals. Now, throughout today's presentation, you might notice us giving the whales back rubs, belly rubs, or even a nice tail massage. Killer whales have extremely sensitive skin, so this is just one of the ways we can build strong relationships with the whales.
That's right, Kylan. Hey everyone, I'm over here on the other side of the pool, hanging out with the largest member of our killer whale family, Cayucid. Another important diagnostic tool we have is being able to collect animal weights. Once a week, we'll ask all of the whales to slide their bodies out of the water onto a killer whale-sized scale located in one of our adjacent back pools. And that behavior looks a little something like this. Now, in this position, you may notice that a portion of Cayucid's body, from his dorsal fin, which is located on his back, down to his tail flukes, remains partially in the water. This area back here of their body is called the peduncle, and it contains some very large, very powerful muscles, easily weighing hundreds of pounds. So in this position, with his tail flukes relaxed, we want to get an accurate weight on Cayucid. So in order to solve that problem, we train them to lift up their heads and their tails. And that's how we know that as of this past Tuesday morning, Cayucid's weighing in at over 9,500 pounds. Isn't that right? It's important that we weigh all of the whales on a regular basis to ensure that the younger whales are growing properly and that the adult whales like Cayucid here are maintaining a healthy weight. All of these husbandry behaviors help us to ensure that the killer whales are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Well, hi guys, Tua and I are down here at the glass blender for Natalia. Oh my God, it's really important to know that killer whales learn by observational learning and memory. So they learn necessary life skills by watching other members of their pod and copying them. And here at SeaWorld, they even mimic us. Would you like to play a game of follow leader with Tuar? Perfect. Go ahead and raise up your left arm and wave to Tuar. Good job! He's paying such close attention. Killer whales have great eyesight both above and below the surface of the water. They can often be seen slide hopping or even jumping out of the water to get a better view of their surroundings. So we're going to ask him if he'll demonstrate that for us. So let's point at Tuar together. Now throw it across your body. Oh, I don't know if he saw us that time, so we'll try one more time. Let's come right in front of him. Point at him. Now throw it. Great job. Now he's going to go all the way down to the bottom of the 40-foot pool. Take one step forward so you can see him dive deep to jump up and out of the water. Great.
Whoa, that was pretty cool, right Justin? Really cool. All right, you guys, I'm down here with my new friend Justin, and we are going to be talking about killer whale communication. So killer whales communicate with each other in a variety of ways. One of these ways is actually by producing vocalizations. And these vocalizations come out of their blowhole on top of their head. So that first hand signal is going to ask Cayucid to demonstrate one of these vocals. So why don't you go ahead and do it? Conduct an orchestra, yeah?
Hello, lado.
Nicely done, Cayucid and Justin. So like I said, this is just one of the ways that the whales communicate with each other. Another way they communicate is actually by leaping out of the water, crashing their body onto the surface. And that's because sound waves travel 4.5 times faster through water than through air. So these sounds can be heard for miles. Why don't you come on over here? I'm gonna have you throw him this last fish. So go ahead and stand right where you are and toss it in his mouth right there. Nicely done, Justin. And we're gonna show him that second hand signal to ask him to demonstrate. So ready, down, and then up and over. Well done. So you just asked him to demonstrate a behavior we call a breach. I'm gonna have you walk up to the glass with me right here, get nice and close because you wanna see just how powerful he really is. Remember, he weighs over 9,000 pounds. He's gonna be up and out of the water. Justin, you got a little wet there, didn't you? Yeah. Nicely done, Justin. Don't worry, I got a little wet too, but I think I'll be fine. We do have this lovely orca task for being such a good sport for us today. And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for both of the volunteers.
As you can see, killer whales can communicate by leaping out of the water and making a huge splash. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on the many mysteries that surround these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period for a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that's impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some information can only be gained through field observation. That's why SeaWorld works with our partners, like the Norwegian Orca Survey, to help further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice floes. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt, root slams to stun their prey, and they can even beach themselves completely out of the water. For these whales, it's a fun demonstration, but for you, it's time to get wet. Depending on where they live and time of year,
Esse já foi em cima da gente aqui, já vou tirar.
things like overfishing and pollution pose a serious threat to the oceans of killer whales.
Acabou?
It's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wow.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean. Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make. We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Continue to surprise and innovate. Perfect ambassador of the ocean. Limitless, connected, chaos.
But still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
one ripple that can grow and grow
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Alguma vai pular bem ali onde ela bateu.
just as they have for all of us. We'll continue to learn from these amazing animals, and we hope that you do as well. Thanks for being here, and enjoy the rest of your day right here at SeaWorld.
Track of our latest rescue. Thanks again, everyone. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.